someone went online and purchased a flow meter, how do they know if it is set up correctly?
This is a tougher question to answer. They first of all, they need to look at the compressor, right? So the compressor has a certain discharge, which gives them the first baseline, right? So
Okay.
does this make sense what this meter, which they bought online somewhere, provides them? And then they need to correlate that with the machines they have in use. Also, those ones typically have a requirement of what they need to have. And if the system runs satisfactory, they sort of know that this is, and then they can correlate that with what the flow meter is giving. Moreover, that always, all manuals, or most of the manuals, they go by lab conditions. It's never the reality, right?
Yes.
So you have leakage in the system, you have some pressure drops, and this is none of the manufacturers can really accommodate for that. So, and this is where you then start your investigation, right? So if you made sure that the compressor discharge aligns with the system requirement of the machine requirement. This is your baseline. If this still doesn't match up, they need to look. They need to start, and this is where the flow meter really helps you, finding those inefficiencies, those pressure drops, those massive leaks consuming something, right? And this valve disturbing it and making this a no longer a laminar flow.
Okay.
This is really where flow meters can help. And then afterwards, it's for billing purposes, making sure that the machine runs. If the flow drops, we have to stop that machine, because otherwise, if we don't get that flow in, we produce garbage, right? So this is the stuff where the flow meter really can help, and billing, knowing where your energy cost goes. And if you have higher flow consumption than you should, well, then do exactly in that region a leak detection, because this is where the flow meter then shows you have inefficiencies. Fix those leaks, right? And sometimes a leak. I was in one plant where we demonstrated a leak detector. This was a great example. They said, we get false positives from our quality machine. We have flow meters in there, but we always get false positives. So we say, this is our false wrongs. So they bounce that item. It goes back to quality inspection into the quality department. They do a very tedious check on that device, and they say, no, it's all good. So they had a minuscule leak in there, but this minuscule leak was costing them thousands and thousands of dollars every day, because they had the false wrongs. And this little leak we were able to find with our leak detector, and it fixed their leak test stand. It was a leak test stand. And we found with our leak detector that my minuscule leak was like a few cents, or $1 per year or two. But we were really listening and tuning in. This leak was giving them the wrong ones. So size doesn't always matter, right? Yes, size matters in terms of energy saving, but in quality, small leak can already matter. So you really need to understand your process. Where is it important? And a flow meter can show you that.